What's good, YouTube? Back up and moving. I'm gonna make this video real quick because I'm so antsy to respond to this one dude who doesn't know nothing. Both guys too. I don't care who you are. Two guys just put up two new videos. Excuse me. Talking about Khan and Mayweather. We're not even gonna get into that because that's the dumbest thing I've heard so far. He wins a couple, like Floyd said, wins a couple fights, throw him in there with Floyd. You know, I'm saying that when Pacquiao was getting knocked out, they ain't say throw him in there with Floyd then. Now did they? Whatever. So right now, this post fight is on. Let me pour my scissor. This post fight for Zab and Khan is what I'm gonna do real quick. So let me ask you, fans. I know you're not blind. All right. You could sit there and deal with the press conference all you want, the post-fight press conference all you want, when Zab came up there and tried to make it seem like he didn't quit. Why do people hold their tongue? I'm not clapping for him. Why are you clapping for this man? This dude just let down the sport of boxing again. He got lucky on Bamboozle. We all know that. If you think that's a fluke, Zab won fair and square, then okay. But come on, man. Like what do you guys see in some of these fighters? My man Slideways put up a video. I didn't see his response yet on this post fight for the Khan. I'm gonna check that out soon. But I'm gonna go off of what he said with the whole, you know, Zab isn't in his prime yet. Zab is way out of his prime. He's past his prime. Zab's not gonna get back into another prime. He had it. He lost it. Every big fight he's failed on. Another one just happened last night or Saturday, excuse me. So if this is entertaining for you guys, so far what I've seen in boxing, and I don't care what you guys say, Margarito has cheated, Cintron jumped out the ring, Mosley was scared to death, Hay was all talk, and now Zab is a fraud. Now, if you think I'm wrong on that, go ahead, press my dislike on my video. It don't really matter to me, as long as you guys hear what I'm saying. I'm tired of you guys trying to make it seem like it's okay for these guys to give up in the ring, you know. He didn't get hit. He didn't get low blowed. It seems like if Zab didn't low blow, because he was getting pounded on in the Khan fight. If Zab didn't get low blowed, if Zab didn't low blow Mayweather, I think he would have low blow Khan in this fight, because he was getting manhandled, you know. And then when I come out in the press conference, I want to thank God first. Well, you know, it was a good fight. No, it wasn't. You know, you're fake. You're a phony. You know, for all you guys who thought Zab was gonna win, you live in denial. You're probably the same people who think Pacquiao has a chance of beating Mayweather. Pacquiao has no chance in the history of boxing to beat Mayweather. I saw another video my man put up with the top 5 hardest punches of all time and had Pacquiao at number 5. Out of all the boxers in the world, you had Pacquiao at 5? Didn't even have Hitman Hearns on the list. They call him the Hitman for the reason. I'm getting tired of it, and I told y'all I'm gonna start putting up videos as a response. I'm not gonna leave my comments anymore. Y'all gonna hear my mouth. I don't care. I'm sick and tired of this, man. I've been trying to be patient, but you guys keep on supporting these fights and keep on building up these fights to be maximum capacity. And then when you get let down, then you want to blame it on someone else. No, blame it on yourself for hyping the fight up. I didn't go out there and was like, yo, Zab and Khan are fighting this week. I didn't go out and do that. I haven't done that since it's been announced. You know, I sit back, I watch. A lot of times I sit back because I want to see how the media is going to take it. And the media just ran with it. Like, we haven't seen Zab give up before. We haven't seen Zab do the same thing before, you know? This is nothing new with Zab, man. I'm tired of this, man. And you fans out there, you fans, I'm talking to you fans are the reason why boxing is so messed up. You lucky Floyd came back into the sport to give you pure boxing skills. No giving up, no jumping out the ring. no running from anybody. We engage in the ring. We don't use that much energy in the ring either. I'm talking to us Floyd fans, the true fans who know boxing. I don't study all boxers out there, because a lot of them, you name a boxer, type a boxer in my comment box, no matter who it is, type any boxer in the world in history in my comment box, and I'll tell you his flaw. I'll tell you something wrong with that boxer. And you can't find one with Floyd. To this day, there's nothing wrong with Floyd. You know? Now people are putting up videos. They want to see Mayweather and Khan. That's only because Roach came out and said that. And Roach is just a trainer. Why you guys going off of what he says all the time? You know? Like, it don't really matter, you know? It don't matter what you fans think. It really doesn't, because if you guys are the ones paying for the fight to see the fight, then it's your fault, you know. Zab won what, 4 or 5 million off of the fight. Khan walked away with like 10, maybe 9 million, something like that. So Zab had all the fundamentals to engage. He just didn't. Nothing new. He has that same jab every time that doesn't even do nothing. Khan even saw it. He put a little lazy right out there like he does it every fight. Go check the fights. I'm tired of saying that line. Go do your research. Go check these fights out. Go look at any fight with Zab. He'll put out a lazy right for somebody to bite and then hit him with a left. We all know. People are like, oh, he's facing a southpaw. We all know to beat a southpaw, you use the straight right hand. We all know that. That's not rocket science. But you guys want to make it seem like it's something that hasn't been discovered yet. But it's cool, you know. It's cool. Dislike my video all you want. I'm speaking the truth. As long as 100 people, even 50 people look at my video, and the ones that don't comment or don't put like and dislikes, they know that you're right. Don't get it twisted, because they leave it alone. They don't get into it, you know. Some people will give a thumbs up on the comments. Some people will give a thumbs up on the like and dislike. But if they just don't comment or like or dislike at all, you're doing something right, you know. Majority of the time, you're saying something right. Me, on the other hand, I'm gonna give my opinion. If you talking bull, I'm gonna tell you what the deal is. All right. So basically, Zab is a letdown to boxing and boxing history. I swear, if anybody comes up to me and talks about Zab fighting somebody else next, I'm slapping them, slapping teeth out their mouth. Seriously, don't come to me and talk about Zab had a chance in anything. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear about Khan facing Mayweather next. You see how they don't say Manny, who's supposed to be the boss of the. They don't say Manny next, but who do they go to? They go to the king. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? If Manny's a true king, why not go face Manny next? No, let's put up a video about just Khan and Mayweather. Don't say nothing about Manny in the whole video, but you talk about Khan and just jump into the highest selling gate of all time in boxing, which is Mayweather. I must be blind. I must be like you other guys. We can both. I've seen it plenty of times. People will sit here and watch a fight. Me and my mans will sit here and watch the Khan fight. And some people, I think it's because they either watch one boxer the whole fight, or they just don't understand if somebody's hurt or somebody else just doesn't want to fight themselves, you know. I don't know what it is, but we can both watch the same fight and have different opinions on it, okay? As far as my man Slyway goes, because I mean, that's my dude. I still watch his videos to this day. I always watch him, because in other topics, he has what he wants to say to a T, to a certain extent. But the problem with it is Slyways is a boxer. There's a lot of boxers out here who upload videos. Chad 89, whatever his name is, he's a boxer too. And a lot of times when boxers put up videos, I need to put up a video about this. When boxers put up videos, they normally don't. It's like this. No boxer in the world wants another person to say another boxer is better than them. Did you understand what I just said? No boxer in the world wants a fan to say another boxer is better than them, okay? We'll take Slideways for instance, and that's my nigga. Don't knock it, but I start noticing this with a lot of boxers. If you're a boxer and you're training, and he says it all the time, I don't follow Floyd, I don't clean the man, you know. That's because he's his own boxer, you know. He's not going to go ahead and say Floyd is the greatest of all time. He won't say any boxer is the greatest of all time, because as a boxer and you're boxing, you're training yourself in real life, you're training, you're saying to yourself, what you're learning must be right. You see what I mean? The way you're training must be the best way to train, you know. If that's the case, you guys, you boxers out there need to go to the Mayweather camp and learn how to really box if you want to be technical, because obviously whatever you're doing is wrong, and these guys that you're supporting are wrong also, you know. I mean, it's cool. I don't mind you boxers putting up videos. I figured a boxer putting up a video will give you more information because they box themselves. You see what I mean? But not get up here and then just be biased the whole time because you don't want to go ahead and say Floyd is the greatest of all time because you're a boxer yourself. You don't want no other boxer overshadowing you as a boxer yourself. You see what I mean? So that's why I think he upped Zab so much, to the point where it was like nonsense. Zab is not, what you mean go back into his prime? He's not going to do that. Now I'm talking off of a video I saw not that long ago, and his mindset could have changed by then. But I gotta go check that out. But don't sit here as a boxer and come on YouTube and try to put up videos and try to justify why Floyd is not the greatest. Floyd is the greatest boxer of all time. I don't care if you box or not. Okay? Straight up. Because there's a lot of people, it's just like a relationship. If you're in a relationship with a girl, somebody from the outside in could tell you what's going on in that relationship, even though they're not in the relationship themselves. And majority of the time, they're right. People who don't box, who just sit back and watch boxers, can say what is right and what is wrong compared to a boxer who is in the ring, who has been punched in the face, who has been in trouble before, and listen to their point of view compared to somebody who just sits outside and say that guy's hurt. I was watching the Endo fight with Mayweather. I couldn't believe how many times the commentators were saying Endo was coming back, about to beat Mayweather. You know, there's no way in hell. He was too tired. He was just throwing punches. He was very sluggish. You know, he lost all breath, all stamina. There was no signs of him coming back and succeeding in that fight, you know. So what I'm saying is, from the outside in, you could probably understand that, but if you're a boxer, you probably wouldn't understand that, because you'll probably say, well, he's probably not that hurt. No, he's hurt. Zab was hurt. I seen Zab in plenty of fights. In that fight with Khan, he got punched in the gut and backed up. Throws his little lazy rights out there, and then want to come on the post conference like he didn't quit. You lucky I ain't at none of these post conferences, because I stand up and say the truth. You know, Zab, you a quitter, disgrace to boxing, just like Mosley, who was a fixed fight. I don't care what you guys say. Praise Manny all you want. You know, fighting all these bum ass dudes. You don't see Manny fighting nobody up and coming. B-Hop, I'm tired of giving him all this credit. You guys always talking about B-Hop is so great. Some guy made a video talking about B-Hop is the best middleweight of all time. Go slap your mama for having you. You know what I mean? With those dumbass thoughts. B-Hop is far from being the greatest boxer of all time in the middleweight division. There's way too many boxers in the middleweight division, or who have passed through there, who do way better than B-Hop. Hagler would have mocked B-Hop across the floor. Say what you want. You probably say that because you know B-Hop is a real nigga. There's nothing wrong with being a real nigga. But when it comes to this boxing, you don't have all the skills, B-Hop. I appreciate you going against Chad Dawson, the guy who lost to Pascal. So what are you really proving? I don't know. In all actuality, I'm on my way to jump on this dude's neck right now because I'm so pissed off on what he said. Zab, no heart Judah, failed us once again. Don't pay for any more of his fights. If you think it was a great fight, go suck a dick. You probably think that the Mosley and Pacquiao was a great fight too. You know what I mean? I'm out of here, Mr. Undefeated. I'm Ghost, baby. Y'all like the hat. I know y'all do. I'm out.